This is Femi Kuti telling you all to subscribe to The Truth with Olisa. Don't stop watching. Shrine is now a tourist center. So we have been very tactical in the way we have fought this politics.
My name is Olisa. I would like to welcome you to a show called The Truth with Olisa. Does that make sense? I hope so. Thank you for all the wonderful comments, all the people out there all over the world telling us that they love the show. Keep doing it. We'll keep doing our best and trying to make it better and better. If you're just coming in for the first time, maybe you're just stumbling across the show, the very first time ever, what is it about? It's a show where we sit down and we talk about things. We talk to people who matter. Movers and shakers, people who are at the top of their game, people who are on the cutting edge of what they do, people who are just making things happen on a global scale. Sometimes they're just doing it just for the hell of it. Sometimes they're doing it because they love it. Sometimes they're doing it because they can. All right? It's like an onion. There's so many layers. We try over the next 20 minutes or so, 30 minutes, whatever time we can get, to peel back the layers and find out the real person, the real truth behind the star, whoever he or she is. And today, we are chilling, literally, because I got some ice next to me. You know what I'm saying? You like that intro?
I love that. Yeah. That's a punchline right there.
I know, we're international now, you know that?
Yeah.
Like your song said, nah?
Yeah.
Ice Prince is in the building.
Wagwan.
Welcome to The Truth.
Thank you, man. Thanks for having me.
How have you been?
Big dog, Oli, I've been waiting to come through.
Yeah?
Yeah, I've watched a few episodes I really liked.
We're flattered to have that. You even have time to watch it.
It's crazy. I've had time to watch it. I've had time to discuss it with a few friends of mine.
Okay.
In and outside Nigeria, so it's an honor to be here.
Okay, well, it's a pleasure to have you with us.
Yeah, man, thanks.
Now, I want to say, what have you been up to?
I've been around, man. I've been traveling, performing. I've been making records and putting records out. That's pretty much what I've been up to.
Okay.
Yeah.
I saw you on a show recently, I think out of South Africa on Channel O, I think it was.
Yeah.
It
a
was
TV show.
Top 10 something.
Yeah, the top 10 was a TV show.
You were talking about radio shows.
Well, it's a compilation of everything.
Put my radio show at number 3.
I didn't come up with the list. I didn't come up with the
number
list.
Number 3 radio show in Africa.
I was not responsible for that list.
Now come on.
In any way,
Africa knows who's number 1.
I know. You're number 1 forever, boss. My job was to just go and talk.
Guess what?
Yeah.
I paid you back.
How?
I went on MTV.
Right.
And they were asking me about
rappers.
I said it was Brian when I made the song. So I got you.
You really did? Come on, man.
All right.
But big shout out to Brimo still forever, man. Yeah.
Yeah, in fact, let's get right to the point. That's what the show's about.
Yeah.
Brimo, when MI was here a few weeks ago, we had a chat about it.
I saw that one.
Your family, Chocolate City in the building.
Yeah.
What's your relationship like? First of all, how did what happened with Brimo and Chocolate City affect you?
It did, cause I was like the guy. I was like one of the guys in the middle. You know what I mean? Like, it's a very uncomfortable situation when friends are having issues and you're the guy in the middle. You don't, you know what I mean? You don't want to pick sides and that kind of stuff. I was the guy in the middle, but I tried to keep away from the whole conversation entirely. You know what I mean? I tried to stay away from the whole conversation. I didn't want to get too involved with it, because I didn't know what the aftermath would be like, honestly. So I kept myself away from it and I focused on my own stuff. I focused on Ice Prince.
Did you and Brimo have any moments together where you had a chat? Did you speak about it privately?
That was a while back. Yeah, me and Brimo, like, when this whole back and forth with Chocolate City started, like, we had series of conversations back then. But I mean, it's hard to get in touch these days, you know what I mean? So we don't really.
So you don't speak on the phone anymore? You don't
No,
talk?
we don't. It's been a minute. It's been a minute. We hung out.
What about Jesse Jags?
Jesse's my brother, man, forever. You know, Jesse is I see him still. And he's doing his Jags Nation. It's something that he's always wanted to do from when we were in Jos, and now he's doing it. So I mean, he's doing it very, very well. I'm so proud of him. I see him. I see Jags.
How do you take it when, a lot of the questions I'm going to ask you today, not really me.
Yeah.
It's from people,
telling
me that, when you see Ice Prince, ask him, do you think would you consider yourself a rapper? Because some people say you're more of a singer than a rapper.
Well, I know how to rap.
Yeah.
I know how to rap, and I know how to rap real good. I don't care what nobody thinks. I know how to rap really, really good. But I'm a musician. I'm an all-round musician. You know what I mean? Like, MI taught me how to write songs, how to, arrange vocals and stuff like that, how to structure music. So I'm more about making music. I jump on any type of beat. I hate to be boxed as a rapper, honestly. So Yeah, really. I hate to be boxed as a rapper. I want to be seen as somebody who can create music. It doesn't matter what genre it is, you know.
So how did you get started? Let's find out where the real. First of all, what's your real name?
My real name is Panshak. I know it's hard to pronounce, but Panshak. Panshak Zamani. That's my real name. And I started music around 99 when I was messing with it in school. I used to perform at social nights in school. So I mime
in Jos, right?
In Jos, yeah, in Jos. And I used to like mime like Heavy D songs, Tupac songs and stuff. And I remember who that. Well, I can remember a few of them. You know what I mean?
So let me hear.
Who that? What's that? JT Money. That's JT Money, not Heavy D. That was one of the songs I used to really perform a lot that time, but now I'm on the hot seat right now. I can't remember those lyrics.
Don't worry about it.
Yeah, I used to perform JT Money, and it started from there. Then I joined the choir in my church. I joined the choir, and now so I actually linked up with MI and Jesse Jaggs. MI was the guy, the choir leader. We're working on his mom's album at the time. He was the guy.
So Jesse Jaggs,
yeah,
MI, were in the same choir.
Yes, and Jesse used to be the church drummer. Jesse's one of the best drummers in the world.
No, he's good. I've seen him in action.
Yeah.
I was in some church.
Yeah, Plateau Church. Yeah, Plateau Church. That's why we grew up. That's our foundation. Like our music foundation is from that church.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
So that you got into the music scene. How did you get hook up with Chocolate City?
I hooked up with Chocolate City through my affiliation with MI, obviously, because I was always this guy that was just around MI, and I was making music as well. When MI got signed and Jesse got signed was really just a matter of time before I got signed too, because I was always with Jesse and MI. You know, I didn't want to. I think them out just saw it like, let's just help this guy. Let's not just, you know, sign his brothers and just leave it just be Jonesy. Yeah, I mean, so they made a deal for me and they started my career. We did Hennessy Artistry in 2009.
I was about to get to Hennessy Artistry because I was there. I remember that very clearly.
Yeah.
You were actually singing jazz.
Yeah, I did everything.
You were doing something different from what?
I did Braga.
Is that who you are? You did? No, I think you actually won it with like a jazz kind of a modern side of jazz type of song.
Well, we sampled a jazz song. We sampled a CeeLo Green song. I was sort of jazz. It's called Crazy, and the song just leaked on the internet recently. But yeah, MI produced that. And that was one of the songs that we used to win Hennessy Artistry. So I've tried everything.
Yeah, I know, you've done pretty well.
Yeah, I did rap, I did sing, I did come MC.
As you say in the lyrics.
Yeah.
So tell us more about what's going on, let's get to your personal life. What's going on? Are you married, you single? I know you got a baby.
Yeah, I have a son. I have a son who's 2 years old, Jamal, very cute boy. And
what's up with the mother?
She's cool, she's very amazing.
Are you gonna get married to her?
I don't know. I'm not planning on getting married. Nah.
You're not getting married ever?
Yeah. I intend to get married, raise a family.
Or you want to get married? Or you're gonna get married, or you're not gonna get married?
I will get married.
Okay.
By God, eventually I will get married. You know, like I intend to raise a family, obviously.
Okay.
But I've not proposed to anybody. I'm single.
Okay.
You know.
So you and the baby mama, is there no drama?
No. She don't give me no drama. And she don't give me no drama. So shout outs to her actually. She's she tolerates all of my BS. You get me? And she's very sweet. God bless her.
How'd you cope with female fans? Because I know you're on tour a lot. Everyone says, when I spoke with MI, he was lying. I know that. MI, by the way, you
MI lies a lot.
I kept quiet that day, but I was like, yeah, whatever. He says, oh, I go into my room and play on the laptop.
But he does though. He does. Everyone doesn't like to when we go on tour. He doesn't go crazy.
I've been around. You've been in different cities before.
I go crazy sometimes.
You weren't in the room playing.
Nah.
You were in the room playing. You were
playing some Jay-Z music.
I don't know. Playing. Full stop.
Well, I don't remember that tour, Uncle Ollie. To be honest with you. I don't remember that tour, but yeah.
Johannesburg?
You're actually blasting me right now. I don't remember. Like I've been.
Right.
Yeah. But what was the question again?
How do you cope with female fans?
I don't have time for that. You know what I mean? Like really, I really don't have time for that. Every day I wake up, first thing that's on my mind, especially when I'm in Lagos, is going downstairs to my studio to make music, and you know what I mean, I have a lot of features to record. I have a lot of my own personal projects to record. So to be honest, I don't pay no mind to females like that.
Okay. Do you charge?
I ignore WhatsApps. I ignore iMessages and all that
must
stuff.
have some girls hollering at you, saying, hi.
A lot, yeah, I get.
Hi, see.
Yeah.
Come and chill with me.
Yo, guys hit me up too. Guys say what's up too. Like rappers, like people just want to say hi or talk to you.
Yeah.
But I really don't have that much time to do other stuff apart
But
from
when they
make
start
music.
thinking that you're being arrogant, you've
That's
forgotten
yes, that's the
people who
thing.
made you.
That's another thing.
So
That's
how do you balance that?
well, like I can't. You know what I mean? I can't please everybody. I can't change what people think. The best I can do is do my best. When I can't make time for people, I do that. I do make that time.
Have you helped anybody to get up, to come up?
There's a popular Warri slang. Who you help? That's the new slang you wear right
So
now.
who
Help?
would you say that since you've been famous and become a star and have made mad money, rolling around in a white Bentley?
I'm not gonna name nobody's name right here because I'm not a fan of blowing my own trumpet.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna sit.
But
and
you know
tell
that you've helped a lot of people.
I've helped a lot of people in the industry.
Okay.
Yeah, I've helped a lot of people directly, indirectly. I've put a lot of people on, but I'm not gonna name no names.
Features.
Yeah.
Helping people, let's say an unknown guy comes up. Remember the controversy not too long ago with Wizkid saying that he charges 10 million naira.
Yeah.
Do you charge for
Well, we all have different policies. We all have different, ways we approach our business. I don't charge nobody for features. I do all of my features for free. As long as if I like the song, I do it. And as proof, you can ask any of the artists that you've heard me done songs with. Like I didn't charge nothing from any of them. A few people have given me money before, but yeah, people that you might not even know this guy.
Yeah.
There's a guy called Blackgate. I'm putting him on blast right now.
Yeah.
There's a guy called Blackgate I did a song with. He gave me some money for that song that I took. You know what I mean? It's not like I asked him for it. He
offered it.
He
and
offered
you
it,
took
and I took it. You know what I mean? As a blessing.
So what's the deal now? You gotta. They pay for if they wanna do a recording with you outside Nigeria. They pay for your travel costs. And
you don't even need to pay for that. Like these days, we do it via email.
Yeah.
A lot of the songs.
But let's say they want you to come and shoot a video.
Well,
in a
yeah,
particular place.
they got to take care of that. They have to.
Cool.
Put some effort.
So we're gonna talk about other things that are going on with the music and everything.
Yeah.
How do you put together a song? What's the structure? Because a lot of
It
guys.
depends.
Because you're more of a lyrical person.
It depends on what type of song it is, what the topic of the song is.
Let's deal with songs like Oleku. How did that come about?
Oleku, let me tell you the truth about how Ole, and this is probably gonna be the first time I'm talking about this really. Oleku.
That's why it's called the truth.
Yeah, the truth. This is the truth behind Oleku. So I got a beat first of all from Saz. Saz was the person that's, I was looking for a single. Chocolate Sea was on my neck to submit my first single. So I got beats from Saz. And I was working on one of these beats. And the first thing that came to my head was, she feeling the boy, yeah. She feeling the boy. That was the first part of the hook that came. So I was rehearsing to that in the studio. And Oleku was supposed to actually be that Saz beat.
Okay.
But then when I was trying to write that in the studio, and I remember I was in the studio with a paper and a barrel. I was putting down those words. That time I used to write. These days I don't write no more. But that time I used to write, and Jesse came into the studio and heard me singing that feeling the boy thing, and he was playing the chords on the keyboard. It sounded stupidly sweet, and under 30 minutes, Jesse put that beat together, and I recorded the verse, called Bramo.
For the hook?
Yeah, called Bramo, and he came to the studio. I had the melody ready, and I needed to talk Yoruba. Obviously, I don't speak Yoruba. I'm not from that era.
Yeah.
So I got support from Bramo to put the words together, and we made the record.
Okay, good stuff.
Yeah, that's how it came about.
Good, that's it. There we have it, the truth.
Yeah, the
big
truth.
Tune,
The
big
truth,
tune.
yeah.
Superstar.
The blessing.
Do
Superstar.
you think you couldn't? Sometimes as an artist, when you have such a big hit, you get scared.
Yeah.
Can I do it again?
Yeah, there was a lot of pressure on me. I wouldn't even lie to you. Like after Oleku, the next song needed to be out the world. You know what I mean?
It came good.
I think I tried because they liked it.
Superstar was
yeah,
big.
Superstar did what it was supposed to do for me. Yeah.
Now this Fire of Zamani.
Yeah.
A lot of noise, a lot of hype, but did it live up to it? A lot of people say, yeah, it was okay. I mean, in your heart of hearts,
Yeah.
I'm sure you thought this is gonna be the biggest album of my life.
Yeah.
This is gonna put me on a different, because I know you went out, you took your
I
time.
honestly thought so. Yeah. I honestly thought so.
Are you a bit disappointed?
Not disappointed. Not disappointed, but I feel like it should have done a lot more than it did.
Why do you think it didn't?
I don't know. Yes.
People
Some of these
didn't
questions cannot be answered by me. You know what I
Has
mean?
it sold at all?
Yeah, it has. It's sold. It's sold. It's made me some money. You know what I mean? It's made me some money. I've performed a lot of the songs off that album in so many places. That's made me money.
But I'm saying, but I mean, I know you. A lot of the way that the whole structure is right now,
On the
artists
streets.
make more money from touring and
Yeah,
from
yeah,
endorsements that they
yeah.
do from actual, downloads and,
Yeah.
and sales of CDs.
Yeah.
So, but did it sell as a CD?
It's sold. It's sold. It's sold on iTunes. It's sold everywhere. But I wouldn't compare it to my first album. You know what I mean? My first album did way more numbers than that one. But it did sell. It did sell. Matter of fact, it sold more than I expected it to sell, and it's still selling till now. I still got checks from iTunes, from all these platforms that we have.
So
on.
what's your contract like with Chocolate City? What's the split?
You bless it out for life
People
contracts.
never want to talk about this kind of thing.
I know bless that one for life contract. I don't know.
I'm saying, how do you split it?
Oh, you mean how we?
Yeah.
Am I supposed to be talking about that here?
Why not?
It's a
Truth.
It's a 70-30 split.
In whose favor?
In my favor.
Okay.
I take 70 and they got
So that's
30.
all around.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's for me. Yeah.
Okay. So how much did you make last year?
Damn, I can't guess that. But I made money last year.
Let's
I made
start,
money
let's
this year.
start easy. How much you charge for a show now? A show in Nigeria, a show outside
It
Nigeria?
depends. Some shows we do, we don't even charge. It depends. Sometimes we perform for free still. You know what I mean? It could be a charity event. It could be an
What's the most you've ever
honorarium.
charged?
The most I've charged for a gig would be about $60,000.
Okay.
Yeah, I think
That's
so.
US or Zimbabwe dollars?
US boss.
Because you know Zimbabwe dollars
Yeah,
ain't
I
that
think
much.
they're about, but yeah.
Okay. Someone actually paid you that?
Yeah.
In Nigeria? or-
No, not in Nigeria. This is outside Nigeria. Sierra Leone, when I went to Sierra Leone.
Okay.
Yeah. Shout out to that promoter, yo. Yeah,
Yeah.
Bucks.
Don't put his name
Yeah,
out
yeah, I'm
there.
trying to remember. I'm trying to remember the whole.
Don't put his name. They're gonna try and
Yeah,
kidnap him.
but they treated me
Don't put the
nice.
man's life in
The
danger.
show was in the stadium. It was a crazy show,
Because he'd be
man.
like, you gave Nigerian guy how much? We're gonna find you.
No, I mean we give American artists way more money than
I
that.
know
Yeah,
that,
I
I
mean,
know
so
that, I know that.
you don't think I deserve it?
I think you deserve more than that, man.
Amen, amen,
All right, fantastic
amen.
stuff. So let's talk about also what else is going on in your life. What do you get up to when you're not working, when you're not recording, when you're not on tour?
When I'm not on tour, when I'm not recording, I'm with friends. I'm catching up with friends, and I'm trying to keep up with what's going on. I spend some time with family members, friends that I've turned family. I have a very large clique of friend fams. You know what I mean, that kind of stuff. So I get to spend time with them.
A lot of people
and
say
my
that
son as well.
You're supporting your whole village. Is it true?
A lot of people say a lot of
When you
things.
became famous, your village moved to Lagos.
Yeah, there's a lot of our Just boys
There's
in
no
Lagos.
Zamani
man.
left in Jos.
Yeah, there's a lot of Just boys in Lagos. But I mean, there's a lot of talent in Lagos. There's a lot of dreamers in Jos. Sorry, there's a lot of talent and dreamers in Jos. But then the environment
too
of
small,
recent. It's not about how small it
Okay,
is. I'm
what
saying the
happened?
environment
What
of recent
violence, yeah.
has. Doesn't give them
Kill the
that
spirit, yeah.
society. So,
Yeah.
people want to move on, people want to do bigger stuff. So, these days, they find a lot of Just boys around here.
What do you think of what's going on there? Because I asked MI the same
Terribly
thing.
sad. I saw what MI said. It's the truth. Honestly, it's terribly sad because we didn't grow up in that sort of area. When I was growing up in Jos, I used to swear back then that my kids can never grow anywhere else in the world apart from Jos. But it is what it is right now.
Okay. So have you ever plan on moving back there? Maybe getting a farm somewhere outside.
That'll be very nice. That'll be very nice. But I don't know. Maybe I intend to go back home, obviously, and be with my people and live with my people. But I don't know when yet, because music has got me right now.
Okay. Have you had any one night stands with any?
What sort of question is that?
Have you had any one night stands with any singers or actresses?
I probably have. Sorry.
Share?
Nah. How about?
Okay.
I mean, I kiss and tell.
Was it a relationship or was it a fling, one night stand?
You asked me a one night stand.
Have you had a fling?
Guess so. Guess every guy has.
Not me.
I have.
I'm like Mother Teresa.
Yo, you can't be asking me these questions, man.
I haven't seen actors shy like this for a long time.
Yo.
Your head is down, huh?
Sometimes, I'm a guy. You know what I mean? Sometimes you just get up to stuff.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So how do you unwind then? I mean, you just chill out with friends, that's all.
I chill out with friends. Boy stuff. Talk to
But
my...
is it that you don't think you should have a girlfriend, or you think that a girl would be able to handle
I've
pressure?
I've tried different relationships. I've been in.
Now you went out with
a
a famous
couple-
actress, right? Didn't you go out with, what was her name again? Was it Yvonne Nelson from Ghana, right? I think so. Yeah. So what went on there? Was it who went out with her first? You or you?
We need to have this interview with Ian sitting down here. And Yvonne sitting down here.
Yeah? So what happened with her?
What happened with her?
Does she still talk to you? Because I know she doesn't talk.
Yeah,
she
yeah,
doesn't
yeah.
talk yang anymore. That's for sure.
No, we're cool. We're still talk. Yvonne is still Yvonne Nelson. She's still very sweet. Like we still keep in touch when we can. Not every day, not every month, obviously, not every week, but.
So what happened in the relationship? I mean, why did it end?
Just didn't work, you know. She's a very, very busy person. She was way busier than I was at the time. You know what I mean? I'm a very busy person as well. I'm never around like that. We don't get to chill as much, so that just kind of like created space, and over time it just.
Okay. What about the other Yvonne? I think you have a liking for the name.
I'm not gonna.
I think you went out with a girl called Yvonne. Was she a designer?
Yeah.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
So what happened with that one too?
Same thing, you know what I mean? She was very busy as well. She was very busy. It just didn't work, you know what I mean? But they're very, very cool people, man. Like, we still talk. I was in the club with Yvonne, the other Yvonne the other day, and we turned up nice, you know what I mean? Like, they're still good people, very, very good people. It's just, you know, what God proposes, I mean, what man proposes, God, I mean, you know what it is.
Yeah, it just didn't work out.
Yeah, it just didn't work out, yeah.
All right, let's talk about the future. Where's Ice Prince gonna be in 5 years' time?
I wish I knew, man. I wish I was Nostradamus.
Are you gonna be still making records?
Yeah, I'll still be making records by God's grace, as long as I have my voice, as long as, you know, the passion doesn't die. I don't believe the passion will die, obviously, but as long as it doesn't die.
We see offshoots, MI, Looper Music. Do we see Ice Prince and
hopefully
Cookie Music?
Super cool cats.
Super
You know
cool
what I mean?
cats.
That's what I call my clique of friends, and hopefully we'll make it a bigger thing next year. You know what I mean? Like, there's a bunch of artists that I work with, producers, engineers that are just extremely talented as well, even way more talented than I am. And I'd love the world to see, you know, and hear about them. Not just the Grip Boys, you know what I mean? People have heard Young Girl, India, Chopsticks, but I want the world to hear these other people as well. So hopefully next year, Super Cool Cats will kick off.
All right, cool.
Yeah.
Fantastic stuff. So we want to say we've had a good year, and we're looking forward to more. Next album, what's going to happen? I mean, obviously now you're going to get back to the studio.
Yeah.
I think, okay.
Yeah.
What direction are you going to go?
Now I'm just getting back to the studio, and I don't know yet what direction I'm going to go with the third album. You know what I mean? What I normally do is I collect all this music, I record a whole bunch of songs, close to 100 or whatever, and then sit down, think of a theme around it, come up with probably like an album name for it.
Because I know you're very loyal, but maybe you should try and experiment with other producers.
Yeah.
I mean, we all love Chopsticks, we all love, but you have a very small clique of producers that you use.
Yeah, not necessarily. I don't have a small clique. I have a lot of producers. In my house right now, I have about 5 producers.
Okay.
Yeah, there's Sammy Gang, there's TMXO, there's Phase Hub, there's City Monster. All these are producers in my house, and Chopsticks as well. But yeah, I get what you mean. I like the advice, and you know what I mean. Like, I work with Don Jazzy. Obviously, my last record was produced by Don Jazzy, N-Word, and I have music with Saz. I have music with Dre Beats, with Legendary Beats. My last record was Legendary Beats. That could be awesome. Yeah, I work with the producers as well. I'm not stuck up.
No, I'm not saying.
It's just that I have my guys.
Yeah, exactly.
I understand that.
How do you hook up with AKA? Shout out to Benza and AKA.
Yeah.
Big up to him.
Big Uncle Benza, man.
AKA is coming down in January 2015.
Yeah.
I think it's his birthday week, so we're looking forward to that.
Yeah, we're looking forward to it. I should be. It's told me about it.
We have to give him a Nigerian welcome.
Yeah. We'll have to show him how it is out here. Lagos lifestyle. But how did I hook up with AK? I've always known him, obviously. Industry kind of like brought us together, and we see at award shows, we see at, performances and stuff like that. So we've always had that communication going. And then we just figured that it was about time we came with this record, because, you know what I mean, like, we're representing hip hop right now, you feel me? So it was just a matter of time before we came and did that, and it was just right to do it on a Don Jazzy beat. So
okay. How do you get hold of Don Jazzy? I mean, because I know he's a busy guy.
Yeah, man, like Jazzy, that song came about from a voice note. You know what I mean? It was just like a conversation. I sent him an idea via voice note, and the idea I had in my head was a song by Chief Keef. That's that shit I don't like. That record. I wanted to do something like that for my album, and we were chatting. I wasn't in Nigeria at the time. He wasn't in Nigeria at the time, but we were, chatting, and he got the voice note. As soon as we came back to Nigeria, I went to his crib. He had the beat done already. From that voice note, I don't know how that man created that. He had the beat ready, and then I took it, went back home, put it together. You know what I mean? It is what it is.
All right, nice one.
Yeah.
Big up to the Ice Prince, the man himself.
Yeah.
Shout out to the entire. You want to shout out everybody out there, the family, Chocolate City, the brothers and sisters.
Yo, man, I always give shout outs there all the time, man. So this time, like, I'm just gonna keep the shout outs to the fans. You know what I mean? Let me keep the shout out with the fans. God bless each and every one of you. I always wish I could hug all my fans like the same time one day. You know what I mean? I hope that's.
How long as your name is Yvonne?
Why you gotta do this, man? Leave my girls alone.
I'm just messing with you.
But yeah, man, I mean, shout out to the fans, shout out to those people, you know what I mean, working behind the scenes as well, radio people. I realized recently that there's so many OAPs that are kind of like faceless. Like, they don't go out, they're not in clubs every day. Like you guys, you're not in club every day, but like,
I'm in the library.
not as popular. What I mean is they're not as popular as
some people who look like me. It's not me in the clubs.
Really?
Yeah.
You blasted me, or shall I blast you? But shout out to those ones as well. You know, I mean, newspapers, magazines, writing about us every day. That's what makes us who we are, man. Bless you guys. Bless.
All right, man. Thank you. Thank you for blessing us with your company. Ice Prince, The Truth.
The Truth. Crazy show, man.
With Olisa.
Love it.